Hi, this is Terry and welcome back to my mini teardrop camper build series. Today is an exciting day. I actually finally get to camp in this thing. So even though it's a little test camp, trial run, I'm going to try to work out some kinks, do some testing on from a power, make sure everything that I built from a power-wise perspective is working. I'll also check and see how everything works when I'm cooking, how I set up my canopy add-on, things like that. So this is just a trial run. So I'm going to drive maybe 10 or so miles around the country here and come back, and I'm actually going to be camping right here. So in case I need something, I'll have it, and of course I'll jot it down, and if I have got something that I don't need, I'll jot that down. If something's not working right, I'll jot that down, things like that. So I just want to work out the kinks, especially before my wife goes out with me, so it'll be more comfortable and not running into problems with her out there. So let's go ahead and get started. Just stay tuned, and I'm going to take this thing for a drive and come back and set everything up. Thanks. Okay, and this is for my buddies I camp with at B Battalion. I have to stick with my tradition no matter what. I did make a Starbucks run, and I've just taken a minute just to check. See if everything's fine. It is. I expected it to be. So let's continue and go ahead and get home and start setting this thing up. Okay, driving out in the country. Beautiful out here. Driven about half the distance I wanted to drive. And even though it's not that many miles, it did give me some confidence in towing, giving me the feel of how it pulls. Been in some traffic, more experience there is always helpful. So let's get this thing home, set it up, and really start to camp and do some trials on and testing on what I want to get done. Okay, I've arrived at my simulated campsite, and it's just in my yard here, and I just want to make sure I got plenty of room because you know, I'm going to put a canopy up and a canopy attached tent to it, so I just want to make sure I got room for everything. And I think most campsites will probably have about this much room anyway, so let's start unloading some gear and get this set up. Got everything leveled out. Took a little bit longer. I thought I could pull it on those leveling pads easier, but that wasn't the case. I had to use my jack. I'll try to figure out maybe an easier way to do that. If I had some guys to help me, you know, I could probably have done it. Also, I don't want this jack stand with a wheel to support all the weight all the time while I'm camping. So this jack stand won't go all the way up. So next time I'm going to bring some 2x6s and put under there. So what I'm going to do is just scrounge some up around the house here. And again, this is why this is a trial, so I can discover these things, get that in there. That way I won't have to put all the weight on my tongue jack stand. Okay, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but what I've got is a couple of 2x4s and 3/4 inch plywood. Seems to work best. I'll get some 2x6s blocks, which will look better, and get that for my next trip. So again, I'm learning. So the next thing I'm going to do is put down my stabilizing jack on the back, and then this will be done. Okay, I got my camper level and stabilized. I'm going to be losing the shade shortly, so I'm going to go ahead and continue and put my canopy up. At least get that up, and maybe my canopy connected tent. Get everything up there and then have some lunch. Okay, I've got the canopy attached to a 4-man tent on. I don't have it on perfect, but for the first time, it's good enough. I think that's going to work well. Let's do a walk around first, and then I'll kind of go inside and show you everything. So on the outside there, you know, it's got a window here, which is nice and cool. It's got a rain fly on top. I've opened that up. It's got a screen there, and fairly easy to put up. I've got my hatch already open there. I've got a temporary table. This is a simulated table. I ordered a lighter one that hadn't come yet. I'm just going to use that for today. And the canopy actually covers this part. I'm going to have the sun out here in a little while, so this could be my sitting area right here. So I got my doors open here, and as you look through, you know, you got the door, it goes right into this tent right there. I'm gonna put my solar panel out in a little bit and do some testing. So let's go on this side tent and take a look, see what it looks like. Kind of a tight fit in here because I wanted it tight though. So, and I can store a lot of stuff in here, a lot of room in here. If we got one of the grandkids that comes with us, they can stay out here, or I can stay out here and they can sleep in the cabin. So, so just to prove that the door will shut, you know, I can see I'll rig me up a little door holder here. Let me undo that. See, the door will close here. So move this a little bit, but that's fine. A little tight, but I can close the door. So I think that's going to work good. Because at night the door will be closed. It's already lunchtime. I'm going to have lunch now, and then I'm going to start put my solar panel out, get everything battery charging. Don't really need it, but I'm going to have it out the rest of the day. And then I'm going to think about some of the things I can test. Okay, I got my DD tarp up over the back of the galley here, just as a test, and tied some cord to there and also to this tree over here, and that works good. If it happens to rain, the rain will come down this way. So I like that. It's covered over here on this side to a good bit. The only place it's not covered a good bit is right here. And next time I'll know to actually move this over this way just a little bit. So I'm learning as I go, so that's good. So I'll know better when I actually go camping. So let's try something else. Okay, here's my simulated shore power or generator power. To charge my battery, I can plug it into here. I've got a battery charger in here. I can charge my battery right there. To go right in to the camper, here's my AC input right here. Right there. Okay, I think I've got as much out of the sun I can get today. My battery is charged, but I'm going to go ahead and put myself on shore power and run that for most of the evening. Okay, I've got the AC coming in the receptacle here. I've connected to a AC to DC converter, and the power runs back around. So that's going to be my secondary power. So let's put that on secondary, and I've got 12.6 volts now. So now everything's powered through shore power and then from an AC to DC converter. So we're good. I'm not using anything on the battery right now. Well, it's about 10 o'clock. I'm in my camper for tonight. It started to rain a little bit out there, so it's nothing major, just some light rain. I was able to clean up in my side canopy attached tent, and it was really nice. I'm glad I got that. It's nice to just open the door here and unzip and just go right into that tent. It's perfect. And the overhang there's no water coming down or anything like that, so it's protected. So that's great. So I think what I'll do for about an hour or so is probably read a little bit, maybe watch a movie, and get up in the morning and have breakfast. So looking forward to that. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. I made it through the night, slept really well. After it rained, it cooled off so much I didn't even have to have the fan on, which was nice. So let's go get some breakfast. Okay, that's going to wrap up this video of my trial test run of my Teardrop camper. And a matter of fact, this is officially going to be the last video that I'm going to have in the Teardrop Camper Build playlist and series. And I want to thank everybody for watching and commenting and giving me help. I got so many comments, so much help for people, I can't name them all, but there's just one person in particular I would like to mention, and that's Al at Oregon Batman, whose plans I got. I didn't adhere to everything in his plans, but he didn't expect anybody to. So he even went out of his way on occasions and called me when I contacted him to ask him a few questions, and I really appreciate that. For anybody who's building out there, if you got any questions, please contact me. I don't mind doing research. I'll answer them if I can. If I can't, I'll refer you to somebody if I can. So this is a community. This is my first build, and don't tell my wife that I'm thinking about my second build. So again, thanks to everyone. I'm retired. I don't have a full-time job, but I do make knives, so I'm going to get back to that. I've got some knife orders I got to fill. So again, thanks people. I really appreciate everybody watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little subscribe button on the bottom right. I've got 401 subscribers. If I could get to 500, that would be fantastic. Again, thanks everyone for watching this series, and we'll catch you in the next videos.